Good morning, everyone. Good evening, afternoon. I think we'll go ahead and get started. I have a feeling we're going to be a little short-handed and don't have a very large agenda today. Just a sound check. You can hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah. Yeah. Gabriel is in vacation, so I don't know if he's going to be joining. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, here's Eric. That will be good to have a little discussion with him. So, first of all, we now have an official election for the TST for one, two, three, four, five of us have been elected by default because there were five openings for a two-year term. Particularly wanted to welcome Manesh. If you want to just introduce yourself, I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah, good morning, all. I'm Anish from CTech, India. Um, I'm very happy for being elected as TST member. I'm looking forward towards contributing towards the open source adoption of 5G platform because my background is I'm a part of iOS MCN, that is an India government initiative for the open source platform development for 5G. That includes RAN, Core, and SMO. I am one of the founding member of iOS MCN, and we adopted SD Core as our 5G Core platform. And currently, we are having plan to extend to 5G advanced and towards 6G solution. That's all from my side. Thank you. Once again,
Yeah,
thank
well,
you.
thank you very much. Thanks for the
Mm.
introduction, and like I said, we're really happy to have you participating and the organization as well. It's good to have folks contributing and making use of different pieces of ether. Um, I guess I see Sean there. Thanks for stepping up for another round, Sean. Um, and like I said, I think we're going to be a little short-handed today. We do, and we don't. So we don't have any reports that I know of on the core RAN or on ramp, but we do have. And please speak up if you want to add something to the agenda. We do. I see Eric is on, and he and I have been doing a little planning on how to move off of AWS, which is where a lot of our ongoing costs come from. So we have a plan. Eric, I don't know if there's anything really to say about it. Basically, we're moving Jenkins and all the jobs that get spun up from Jenkins off of AWS, hopefully to GitHub Actions. And then we have a couple other AWS VMs hosting docs and hosting charts and images that we will wean ourselves off of. I mean, we can live on a day-to-day basis without Jenkins jobs. We do need the various registries and doc servers running somewhere, but we think we can do that. But just before the call, Zach Williams forwarded a note that the pricing is going to change for actions. I don't know exactly how this is going to affect us. Um, I'm just reading this for the first time myself, but you might go take a look at this. I don't know that we're going to figure anything out today. I don't know, uh, Eric, if you knew about this and have any thoughts.
No, I also just saw it this morning and haven't had time to really look at the details, figure out how that's going to start affecting projects. For one thing, most of our projects don't end up paying anything. Um,
Right.
I can't really guarantee that for anyone, but yeah, we've like GitHub is typically pretty generous with Linux Foundation projects in terms of what we get billed for and what we don't.
Yeah, and it was actually the case that ONF was grandfathered in with some free organizations too. So, um, and we haven't been billed anything, so I don't know that there will be any billing. It's just something to be aware of, and um, yeah, not much. I don't know that there's anything more to say than that, except we do have sort of coming back to the main point here. This plan to move off of AWS includes Jenkins. Um, I doubt that the other things are going to have a dramatic impact on actions, but the Jenkins jobs are the one most likely case. But we can put limitations on how often we run them. I mean, we run them daily, once a day, but they don't really need to be run on office. Things are, they could be run on demand whenever there was a check-in to check it. Any other questions or comments on all of that? All right. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm afraid we don't have. Is there any core report? I'm kind of guessing we're going to be very quick here.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Any other
I know
topics?
for I know for the
Yes.
core, they've issued multiple PR again related to OpenSSF, right? I don't know if people are familiar with OpenSSF, uh, where basically you get yeah, you see, yeah, enable OpenSSF scorecard across the SD core code base report, right? So all the PR has been issued here. So pretty much each component get an OpenSSF score, uh, and anything above 7.5 is in the green, right? And all the component today in the repo, including base, are above 7.5, or either at 7.5 or above 7.5, right? So, this is like a validation of the quality of the software from a security point of view.
Right. That's important ongoing work. So just for those that perhaps missed last time, there's progress still being made on this, and there's still progress being made on the upgrade to release 18.
Yes, yes.
I don't know, Christian, if there was anything specific to say
No,
about
still making
that.
progress, right? Debugging few stuff here and there, right? More and more components are talking to each other. I would say release 18 where, right? So still few issues to debug, but this is ongoing, yes.
All
Yeah.
right.
We are having an update, and currently we are working on the multiple DNN support. That PR is currently we are working on. Maybe in another week or two, we could able to do the PR on multiple DNN and the IMS support.
Yeah, that's
So
cool. Yeah.
just to make sure, so
Mm.
there's progress on multiple. What was it? Multiple.
DNN.
DNN.
DNN. Data network name.
Yeah, so the acronym DN.
N.
N.
Again.
Two N's. Two N's. Yeah. N. N. N.
Yeah,
Nancy,
I know what
Nancy.
it is, but I don't remember what the acronym was. Yeah, thanks.
Mhm.
Good. Thanks.
Yeah, Suresh on our side is working with iOS MCN, right? We're also
Right.
installing their IMS here, and we'd like to get everything going end to end.
Right. And the second PR we are working on is on the N5 interface for the uh, IMS integration. That includes N5 and N11 is also there. That's IMS support. There are multiple interfaces are actually affected. IMS integration.
IMS.
Yes, yes, IP multimedia system integration.
I don't know IMS. And that's just so FYI, Aether is a fairly broad project people know core, people know RAN, people know on-ramp. People don't necessarily always know across the board. I know most of these core acronyms, but probably not all of them.
Because the idea is anyway, iOS MCN is coming with its own IMS, but our plan when we create PR, our plan is it can also support Camellia, Camellia based IMS also, so that
That's
people
great.
can
That's
switch.
great.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, good. Thank you for the updates. Anyone else? All right. So next week, I'm sorry, 2 weeks from today uh, is the 30th. During the holiday break, there's not going to be a
We
meeting.
can skip, right? Yeah,
We're going to
but we
skip
can.
it. And while we could come back on the 6th, that would then get us off of our 2 week cadence. So I'm just proposing we wait until the 13th. Chances are people aren't going to have a whole lot to say on the 6th anyway.
Yes. I
If you
agree.
do have important activity over the next couple of weeks, please make use of the of Slack or directly contacting whoever you need to talk to. But I think we'll just go ahead and not have another TST call until the 13th. All right. Well, quick meeting. Thanks everyone for being here. And
Sorry, Larry. Do you mind if
yeah,
I ask a question about? I know you had difficulties with Atomics a couple of weeks back, and you were working with Jordan. Did you get to the end of that?
yes. In fact, Andy's on, and finally, basically, it was a matter of how to host the Atomics charts, which we now need to replicate for everybody else because we're trying to wean ourselves off of the chart registry that we've been running.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, Andy, is there anything else to say on that?
No, other than I'm happy to help with the process of doing the same thing for the other charts.
So just to recap that a little bit, because this is of all the changes we need to make, this is one that I have the least comfort in, that how pervasive the changes are going to be. You need to basically make the chart available on GitHub. You need to change the references to the chart to point to GitHub rather than pointing to some other registry. Then it's just but that means you're going to have to change the publishing actions. Is that correct? I mean, I don't know that you changed the publishing actions. Maybe Jordan did.
Yeah, I was leveraging his already published charts. But yeah, we might need to change the publishing actions as well, depending on how things are being published right now.
Yeah, I would guess that's the case.
So, hey Andy, so Jordan's charts, were they like at ghcr.io? Are they like stored in GitHub registry or something? No.
Yeah, I think it's a GitHub registry. And the specific problem that I helped fix was just that um, he's also got a Helm registry that's published through GitHub Pages, and that Helm registry just needed to be updated with some missing charts, and so that's the step I did. But I think what
Oh,
Larry is talking about is a bigger effort
hmm.
that also involves looking at how the charts are published and setting up a new uh, Helm repository. But hopefully it would look pretty much the same as what Jordan has.
So just Andy, this is the chart. If we go to the Atomics org, it's a separate org, by the way. If you go to a chart Atomics.io, that is the GitHub hosted repository.
Yeah, for the Helm repository.
Helm repository.
Yeah.
Right. But if you go back to just the Atomics organization,
Yeah.
and there's packages at the top there, pour over from overview. Yeah. I mean, this is where I thought those packages would be published too, because like this is an OCI registry, and you can you can publish your artifacts to this, and Helm, they can be Helm or Docker or various other different packaging formats, and you can directly pull from here. So maybe that's something that is worth looking into as well.
Oh, that's great to know. So from a container point of view, that's probably, we have one example of publishing a container to a GitHub registry, and that's Bess.
Yeah.
It's possible that this is how they did that.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, we did a little project a couple of months ago, and the organization is I'll just spell it for you here on chat. I'll try to give you a link to it. Give me a second, and I can show basically what we did here. It might be a model for us. Sorry, GitHub. I'm just fetching it on my own machine.
Yeah, yeah. No, I did. Yeah, this is. I wasn't aware of this, so this would be
Yeah, so let me give you the
probably the
link.
standard approach.
So this was just a project that we did, and if you look at packages here, you'll see that basically we published charts, and we published Docker images. It really they both look the same from this perspective, but you can see we've prefixed the charts one with the word charts slash. And
Well, just for the sake of
basically,
argument.
if you go into, yeah, yeah, if you go into
Oh, I'm
one
sorry.
of
That does. Okay, so those are the charts.
yeah, yeah. So if you
Sorry,
go
I'm
into
searching when you already
one
got
of
where I am.
those, you'll be able to see that it's linked to a particular repo, and you can see instead of Docker pull, there should be Helm pull, OCI colon slash slash ghcr.io. And it's kind of a better way, I think, to publish charts through GitHub. And it's kind of well integrated into GitHub Actions and all that kind of stuff to publish them like that.
All right, that's. Um, I'll just make note here. When publishing artifacts, GitHub packages offers a and that would be true for both images and charts.
Yeah. And that's an OCI registry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you. Okay, Eric, at all registers.
Yep.
Yep, good.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? All right. Well, thanks everyone, and we'll see you after the new year.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Okay, happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye all.
Bye, everyone.